What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB DFS video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and your name into the $100 giveaway I'm doing this week due to MLB opening week. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you. Hopefully you all started the year off right. It was a solid first day of the year. GreenlightDFS.com. As you can see, I'm on the Greenlight Optimizer. I'm on the MLB Greenlight DFS Optimizer, where my personal projections will be added in here, and then you'll be able to create up to 150 lineups using it for DraftKings and FanDuel. Okay, so check it out. Greenlight DFS. It comes with all subscriptions at Greenlight. So if you get a daily, you get a combo, you get a season, blah blah blah, whatever you get access to the Greenlight Optimizer as well as the Props Made Easy player prop tools. We have exclusive memberships to that as well, so you can use the tools at member exclusive tools as well. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's go ahead and get straight into this, baby. Let's go. So, first and foremost way that I'm going to attack this slate is going to be Christian Javier. He's the first guy that I'm going with. Now, first thing that I've noticed is that we've got some big spend up guys that we're going to want to get in our lineup at the bats part, right? But you're as always, you're not going to want to sacrifice your pitching. Like yesterday, we were able to have tremendous pitching, man. Garrett Cole went crazy. McClanahan was solid. Overall, pitching was fantastic, and that's really what you want to be consistently cashing in baseball. Is if your pitchers can do right, a lot of times hitters are going to fluctuate so much, and they're so like up and down that hitters might not kill you most of the time. Pitchers could. So getting your pitchers right is very important. Christian Javier going against the White Sox. Fantastic matchup at home in Houston. Only 8-2. It's just stupid. He should honestly be the most expensive pitcher on the slate. Christian Javier is the best option on the slate by almost 2 points, as you can see. The next up is Robbie Ray. And then you have Dustin May, who I love, at home in Los Angeles. Both of these guys are at home. In their homes, I'm expecting both teams to get easy W's here in this one. So I love them getting the win bonus as well. Christian Javier, Dustin May. Dustin May is a solid pitcher. Okay, he dealt with injury and stuff throughout his career so far, but Dustin May is a solid pitcher, and he gets a great matchup at home against Arizona. Absolutely love him at 8-4. These are the two pitchers that I am prioritizing. Okay, now we have a value bet that I'm excited to talk about. That'll open up a lot in our lineups. He's one of my favorite ones so far, and it really opens up a lot, like I said. And it kind of just depends still if he's in the starting lineup still. But Yanir Diaz, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but Diaz from Houston. He opened the season batting sixth for this Houston team. That's wild. And he's only 2K. So if he DHs again at that sixth spot, he is a fantastic option and the best value as catcher. This is the guy you want to rock with at catcher if he in fact is in the lineup. Yainer Diaz. I don't know how to say it. Diaz, whatever. At 2K, I have him as a fantastic value, and getting that 2K value really opens up you to be able to get a couple studs in the bats too, and then mix in some mid range, and you're good to go. So with that being said, who are my two favorite hitters? Yordan Alvarez got to be number one. Yordan Alvarez is a monster lefty facing a pitcher who historically throughout his career has struggled big against lefties. So Kyle Tucker, Yordan Alvarez, these are two Houston bats that I definitely would love to get a piece of on this slate. They're both in just fantastic matchups. Now, keep in mind, to get these guys, you're having to pay elite money. You know what I mean? You're having to pay big money to get these guys, but they are in fantastic spots. So sprinkle in some value. Once these lineups drop, and we know for sure, like if we have Diaz at 2K, which I'm expecting he will DH, but with Diaz at 2K, it really opens things up. If we don't have that type of value, then you might want to kind of balance off a little bit, but maybe get just one stud instead of a couple. But the next guy, Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman and Yordan Alvarez are the two guys I'm really, really interested in. Okay, Freddie Freeman's in a fantastic matchup here against Merrill Kelly. He's my favorite first baseman on the slate. Started the season off with a solid 10 piece against Arizona last night, and now he's just in a fantastic spot against Kelly. He has a 538 ISO versus Kelly and a 576 WOBA. So Kelly has not been able to stop Freddie Freeman at all. When Freddie Freeman faces him, he puts the bat on the ball. Period. Okay, so Freddie Freeman's one of my favorite bats on the entire slate, and I love the Dodgers. I love Dodgers. I love Houston. They're two offenses I definitely want exposure to, but obviously you're gonna have to just sprinkle a few because you're not gonna be able to get them all. You're gonna have to play those right values and stuff, and that's where the key is gonna be: is getting those right value plays, and then the spend ups that you do get, making sure you get the ones who don't you dud. Let's say everybody's going Freddie Freeman, and you pivot off of it for a different option. Um, then you're immediately above everyone if he doesn't do anything, which I'm expecting him to ball though. But you get the point. Make sure you're pivoting wherever possible. Okay, so that's it. We've got Christian Javier and Dustin May, and two of the best options at pitcher on this slate. Both of them are supposed to get the dub here. Both of them are at home. Both of them are in great matchups. Okay, and they're only mid 8K range, guys. So Yanir Diaz, expecting him to DH again and bat sixth, but pay attention to that. Make sure he officially is. But he is a fantastic option at only 2K. He opens up so much, so I'm really hoping he is because he opens up really being able to get. Because as you can see, I still have 4K remaining per position. That's plenty. You know what I mean? And I'm getting two of the best bats on the entire slate. Freddie Freeman, Yordan Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez, power lefty against Lance Lynn, who struggles versus lefties at home in Houston. Houston took an L on their first game of the year. Expect them to bounce back in a big way and put up a ton of runs tonight. So I definitely want any Houston I can, but they're expensive, so keep that in mind. You're going to have to try to see if you can find that cheap stack team to sprinkle in with these two stud teams in the Dodgers and Houston. All right? I wouldn't sacrifice your pitchers to get any bats that you want, all right? Make this work. If you need to sacrifice anything in your lineups, it needs to be a bat. Don't sacrifice a pitcher. Go with the pitchers that you feel are the best. If they're not these guys, then so what? Go with the pitchers that you personally feel are the best options, and then sacrifice a bat if you need to get your lineup where you need it, okay? Don't say, oh, man, don't put all the Dodgers and Houston in and be like, man, all I got to do is drop May down to like a freaking super cheap pitcher. Let me drop May to Hunter Gaddis, or let me drop May to whatever, like what, David Peterson. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, you could. David Peterson's got a solid K rate. I mean, there's options, sure. Nick Martinez, 7.3. Like, there's options. But I still, like, for me personally, I don't sacrifice pitcher to get a bat in. And I recommend you wouldn't either, but obviously you can do whatever you want. All right, thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Let's get this money. GreenlightDFS.com, join the squad. We got dailies, weeklies, combo package with MLB and NBA going. We got a lot going on, lots of ways to make money at Greenlight. Let's get it. Thank you guys for joining me as always, and I'm out.